Hi, it's Angie with News OK, and I am in Sherrel's kitchen, and today we're talking about Valentine's Day. Maybe you want something a little unique and special, but yet very tasty for Valentine's Day, and still saving a few calories. All right, what do you have for us, Sherrel?
Well, we all want to have the indulgence, but if you've been making progress on the Christmas pounds or holiday pounds that you gained, you might want to go a little simpler. So I just wanted to show you a couple of things. One is a quick way to do without the icing on the cake.
Okay.
And if you make the cake with one of the healthy oils instead of butter.
Now, what kind of cake do we have here?
This is a red velvet cake.
Oh,
and
nice.
our column this week is all about a red velvet revival.
Nice.
And I have a piece of wax paper here, and I'm going to take just a little marker on the wax paper and outline the edge of where the heart is.
Okay.
And here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to just fold it in half. I always tell people, when I used to teach school, I told the children, I said, think of yourself as just doing a backward chew. So I'm just going to do something right. Let's see. I think we should make it slightly smaller than the outline. So we have a pretty heart outlined here. I got mixed up on what I was going to do.
So, so you obviously do this on wax paper.
Wax paper, or you could use parchment if you want.
Okay.
And I'm just going to lay it on top of the heart.
Okay.
The cake that we've baked, just like this.
Oh.
And then we take our powdered sugar,
and
I'm just going to kind of press it down so it'll hold the edge nice and straight. And the cake's very moist, so we're going to get that.
Good. Oh my goodness.
And so anyway, you get that little extra decoration.
Right.
And you could leave it just plain powdered sugar, or maybe you'd want to put red sprinkles or something like that on it, just a little bit.
Maybe a little of both?
Right.
Okay.
But this would be a lot more than a half inch of cream cheese frosting, so
very true.
You save a lot of calories. Now let's see what happens when we take it off.
Yay!
There we go. I made a mess on the counter,
but it my goodness,
works. Isn't that pretty?
That is so sweet.
It's sort of a stenciled
I love
design.
I
think that turned out really great.
And it's still very tasty.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Now the other thing I want to show you, a lot of people shy away from baking cheesecakes because the cheesecakes sound labor intensive. Oh boy.
They do.
Yeah. So you're thinking, oh, I don't want to do that. Well, I saw a recipe for a red velvet cheesecake, and I thought, well, since we're in this red velvet revival, I'm going to try to make that. But I was kind of taken aback by how many eggs and how much cheese. So I used the light cream cheese, and I used light sour cream in it, and the egg beaters instead of the whole eggs. And so, and I think it turned out pretty well.
Oh, wow.
And we used, instead of the graham cracker crust, we used a chocolate cookie crumb crust.
Yum.
Because, I don't know, something about Valentine's just calls for chocolate, I think.
Oh, yes.
It's kind of a funky red color, but I think it'll be kind of fun, just something a little bit different.
Oh, that's very fun.
And I've used a springform pan. These are like, have a little buckle, and the pan expands like this. And I have the best luck with these. It has a little catch right here on the rim, and the bottom of the pan is still attached to the cheesecake.
Oh, okay.
So, and I want to show you this. On the underneath side, there's a little lip you can see here, and all of this catches inside the rim of the pan. And I like to put it so that the lip is down, because if it's up, then you can't separate the cheesecake from
then you just can slide it on there.
You can sit the whole pan on there. If you have a nice piece of china and you don't want to take the risk of doing that. And like this one doesn't quite fit exactly, so what I might want to do is fold up some paper and put underneath it. Or you could just drop it inside a doily on the same thing.
Now tell me again how you made the red.
Okay, that is food coloring. And the original recipe called for 2 ounces of food coloring, which is 2 bottles to 1 ounce. And that seems like so much to me.
Right.
So I cut that back to 2 tablespoons.
Oh, there you go.
And which is 1/8 of the amount. So it's just terrific. Works great.
Oh,
Another thing
fabulous.
you can do, if you have a larger cheesecake, this is a small one. I made 2 small ones out of the recipe, or you can make 1 large one. You can just use a spatula and separate it. And if you have the larger cheesecake, you may have a cookie sheet that doesn't have a rim on it. You can slide it underneath, and then you slide it off.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And so it works.
I love it. Look at the variety.
Yeah,
That's wonderful.
so it goes great. And you could do the same thing. Don't worry if your cheesecake cracks a little bit, because you could put a little dollop of whipped cream on it when you serve it, and
There you go.
it disappears. Or Cool Whip if you're watching your calories
There
again.
you go. It definitely
that
will,
works great.
will
So
cover up any little mistake.
those are sort of the behind the scenes
I
cakes
love it.
that we're doing for our Valentine.
And both of these recipes are in the paper, right?
Yes, they are.
Great. So if you're wondering how to make these yummy, yummy cakes, then just check out in the Life section, check out Sherrel Jones' column. I believe it's Passion for Food.
Yes, it
She
is.
definitely has a passion for food, and these look beautiful.
So we're all set for Valentine.
Yes, definitely. These are great ideas for a Valentine treat. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Angie.